Hey, what's going on everyone out there in YouTube land? So today we're going to check out a hybrid mechanical mod, this one coming from Vape, and it's also designed by a gentleman that goes by the name of Tenacious TX Vapes, also known as Stan. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Today we're going to check out a mod that I've been waiting for because a lot of people have been talking about it. Today we're going to check out the Dreamer mechanical mod, and I must say this device really is a dream to use. I'm using the RDA on top of here. I got a different build in here, ohming out around a 0.09, and this device will actually use 3 different batteries, but I'm using it in 18650 mode. Got some of the strawberry gummy from Glass Eliquid. Let's have a vape and we'll dive into it. Oh yes, this whole setup right here is just doing so well right now. Now the Dreamer was sent over by 2 people, sent over by Vape, and also sent over by subtanksupply.com, and for that reason we're going to be tossing one into the Christmas stocking. So one lucky winner will be enjoying one of these lovely Dreamer mods. Now I did check on the Subtank Supply website, and the going price for one of these bad boys, $90. So let's have a closer look at the Dreamer mechanical mod. This one is coming from Vape, and it's designed by Stan Tenacious TX Vapes. This one is designed in the US but manufactured in China. One thing that I really like about the presentation box is on the back, we actually have some warning telling you that this is an advanced device only. Make sure you use an Ohm's law calculator, make sure you use an ohms meter, etc., etc. And also when you first open the box, you're going to be presented with a little safety manual that goes over all the key points when using a hybrid mechanical mod, like positive down. It's going to actually tell you which atomizers are safe to use on a hybrid connection. It shows you how to check your battery wrappers. So all these safety features are laid out on this little manual. I really do like this. Along with the little safety card, you're going to get a little microfiber polishing cloth. You're going to get the Dreamer mechanical mod, and they're going to toss in 2 extra springs for the switch. Now the Dreamer is available in either an all brass or we have an all copper. They do not offer a stainless steel version yet at the moment, but I'm pretty sure if this device becomes popular, they probably will release a stainless steel version. Now the Dreamer measures 27 millimeters at the bottom, and then it tapers down to 25 millimeters at the top cap. At the top, we're going to have your removable hybrid 510 connection, and what's nice is the top cap is removable. A lot of hybrid devices, the top cap and battery tube are all one solid piece, but on this one, you can actually unscrew the top cap, and you'll notice at the top we do have some machine work. It says designed in the USA by Stan, along with a serial number, and the machine work or the engraving is very nicely done. It feels real good. It's not sharp or jagged. Now, the top cap measures 25 millimeters, and we don't have an insulator on the back side, so just be sure that when you're installing your battery and your atomizer, that you install the atomizer first. Make sure you're using a hybrid safe atomizer with the protruding 510 pin. And if I screw down the 25 millimeter Kennedy, you'll see 25 millimeters sits perfectly on top of the Dreamer. Now we do have a 1-piece battery tube, so it's all one solid tube, and this one will work with either 18650, 2700, or 21700, and when using an 18650, you'll have to use the adapter, and I'll show you guys how to use the adapter in a moment, and you'll see once again down here we have some more machine work or engraving. It says the Dreamer, and the engraving once again very soft, feels really good in the hands, and what's nice about this battery tube is you can actually swap the switch and the top cap. So let's say, for instance, you wanted the Dreamer logo on the top, just because it was more comfortable. You can swap around the top cap, and then you could swap around the button, and now we have the Dreamer logo on the top. Now checking out the button, you'll see that we have some more engraving or machine work. It says Be Tenacious with the Vape logo, and once again, very soft engravings. The button, very comfortable to press. It's not too hard, not too soft. It's kind of right in the middle. This is a spring-loaded button. They do not include magnets, but they do include 2 sets of springs. Now we have a little dimple in the center of the button, so you could place your finger right in the center, or you could press it on the side if you choose to, but I find it to be the most comfortable pressing it right in the center. We do not have a locking feature, but the button is recessed, so you don't have to really worry about that. And your battery ventilation ports are actually located here at the bottom. You got 3 ports for battery ventilation. And if we unscrew the switch, if you want to disassemble the switch, it's actually pretty easy. There are a few components to the switch. What you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver. And if we remove the silver-plated copper contact in the center, if I can manage to do this, you'll notice that there's like a little grippy surface. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but there's like a little grippy surface on the contact itself, which is kind of interesting. But what you want to do is just unscrew the negative contact. It's really easy to take this thing apart, but I always make things look really, really complicated. Go ahead and pop out the negative contact. Here's going to be your button. There's going to be your spring. You do get 2 of the same springs. And then here's going to be your spring-loaded battery adjustment. It's a automatic self-adjusting battery adjustment. So when you put your battery in there and you screw it down, this is going to get rid of all your battery rattle. And it's a nice firm spring inside there. I believe this might be actually Delrin or Peak. And you could actually remove this by unscrewing it. And you'll see 2 little notches right there. If you take your flathead screwdriver, you can actually stick your screwdriver in there. And I'm going to manage to screw this up, but get it inside there, and you can actually start unscrewing the threads that hold in the battery adjustment. So I loosened it up, and now I can unscrew this. There we go. And there's going to be your inner spring. This, I'm not sure what this is made of. It feels almost like aluminum. It's very, very lightweight. It has like no weight to it whatsoever. So I don't think it's stainless steel. Maybe it's a silver-plated, I don't know, something, but it's very lightweight. Here's going to be your insulator. Here's going to be your second spring. And there's going to be your battery ventilation ports. And when installing the button, when you pop the button in, you'll notice that we have these little cutouts on the actual button. So that way it prevents you from spinning the button and loosening up the contact over time, which I really do like. Some devices will allow you to spin the button with your finger, and then over time what will happen is that little contact will loosen up. So I do like that little added touch with those little notches. Now, as I said earlier, we have 3 battery options. 21700, remember, positive down. Make sure you have the atomizer installed first. And regardless on what battery I use, 21, 20, or 18650, I get absolutely no battery rattle because all the adjustment is automatically done with that piece of Delrin at the bottom. So here's a 21700. As you can hear there, no battery rattle. And if I remove the 21 and we pop in a 2700, you guys will hear there's absolutely no battery rattle with a 2700. And if you want to use the 18650, once again, I just lost the button, but you're going to have to use the provided adapter. What's nice is they have 2 O-rings on the adapter to prevent any kind of rattle. What you want to do is make sure the contact goes up. It's nice and tight in there. Take your 18650, slide it into the adapter, and when using the 18650, we have, once again, no battery rattle. So let's talk a little bit about the Dreamer. Now, one big issue I have with this mod, is the fact that I could not find anything wrong with it. Yes, I tried, and I even hoped at times that I would find something wrong with it, but I couldn't find anything wrong with it. Aside from just the little nitpick things about it that people complain about or I complain about, I could not find anything wrong with it. I've been really, really enjoying this thing. Now, the removable hybrid top cap, I like the fact that I can remove it. I don't know why I like that, but I just like it. Most hybrid mods are just one solid tube, but you can remove the top cap on here, which is nice. Anything I put on top of here, regardless of what battery I'm using, everything's set flush. The button screws down all the way, and there's absolutely no battery rattle. And the fact that I don't need to adjust my 510 pin, I don't need to adjust the insulator, I don't need to do anything, and everything sits flush and solid is amazing. The way they did the button and the auto-adjusting battery rattle thingamajig on the inside, genius. Genius job the way they did that. And the spring that is adjusting for battery rattle is a really solid, hard spring, so it's not going to have any... I mean, I'm pretty sure there's voltage drop, but it's very minimal. When vaping this, I didn't notice any kind of dramatic voltage drop. I was really, really impressed. The engravings or the machine work on all the markings and whatnot, very well done, nice and soft. They don't feel sharp. The button, very comfortable. They don't use magnets. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, I wish it had magnets, but the spring on here is actually really comfortable. It's not too soft, not too stiff, and we got that little divot right in the center of the button that just guides your finger right to the center. I just love the way they did that. These little touches here and there just make it a dream to use, which why they call it the Dreamer. If anything I have to complain about would be, I noticed that when holding it without a battery or atomizer, the weight of the brass compared to a higher priced brass USA made mod, the US ones were much more weightier. They had more beef to them. They weighed a lot more. This one is really lightweight. It's probably because of the brass they're using. I don't know what kind of brass they're using, but that was really the only thing that I can nitpick about, is that it's lightweight and you don't get any magnets for the switch. But aside from that, the fact that you can use 3 different size batteries on this thing is awesome. It's a flat out awesome mechanical mod. It's not made in the US, but then again, if it was, it would have a $190 price tag, not a $90 price tag. So at the end of the day, Times Vape, Stan, you guys did an awesome, awesome job on this thing. I love it. The copper one, not really my liking. It's kind of weird colored copper, but the brass one is beautiful. Oh, I forgot. The fact that it doesn't come in stainless steel, a lot of people are going to be disappointed about that, but I'm almost certain that this device is going to become available in stainless very soon. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for a mech mod under $100 that's going to perform, that takes any battery you put in it, and that has absolutely no problems with, battery rattle or any gaps or anything like that, the Dreamer is where it's at, folks. You're going to love it, I promise you. Aside from that, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I know I got a little too gushy on this one, but, I do get excited at times, so please forgive me. That's it. That's all I got for you guys today. If you have any comments or questions on the Dreamer, please feel free to leave them below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to everyone very, very soon. Make sure you guys build safe and vape on.